לעילוי נשמת אוריאל בן ביתיו. Sponsored by Malako family. רוח השם תנחנו בגן עדן ובכל בני ישראל שוכבים עמו בכלל הרחמים והסליחות וכן יהי רצון ונאמר אמן. רבותיי, we left off on the Halachot Shabbat talking about the laws of trapping. On Shabbat you're not allowed to trap. There is Rabotai, different levels of trapping, different laws. So Be'ezrat Hashem we're going to elaborate on them. We're going to say bracha, one she'akol, for all the people that drink. Water, coffee. Okay. This is your chai? No, I don't want. I'm trying right now to be, how do you call this diet, Meir? 16-hour diet? Huh? I don't want. Huh? Intermediate. Intermarriage. Intermarriage fasting. Hari, how are you? Hari, איך אתה חנה קונית? בפות. ברשות מוריי ורבותיי. ברוך אתה אדוני, אלוהינו מלך העולם, שהכל נהיה בדברו. Thank you, Hashem. Okay? So we left off on page Bechor 101. Michael. Speaking about our geese. Geese and chickens in one's possessions are permitted to be trapped since they are accustomed to return to their place. Every single night, the chicken coming back to the owner's place. Therefore, even though it's when it's traveling outside on the streets, David John, it's considered to be as trapped. That's why you're allowed to. Ariel John, come give me a hug, Ariel. Come, Sadiq. That's why you're allowed to trap the geese and the chickens on Shabbat. Kol hakavod. You're coming to study Torah every night. Kol hakavod. Since they are accustomed to return or to returning. It says here to returning. Geese and chickens in one's possession are permitted to be trapped since they are accustomed to returning to their place. Aaron? Yeah.
Please.
They are has already trapped and restrained. If they go out to the courtyard, it is permitted to close the courtyard door to prevent them from going out to the public domain. You understand? That's why, Davey, what's the name of the guy sitting next to you? Yeah? Borochai. Last name? Oh, you're also Malakov. So, Malakov John, a person on Shabbat, he has chickens. Did you ever see people in the Queens that have chickens in their backyard or no? No? Cats. Dogs. Now, on Shabbat, the cat goes on the street. You know that your cat, you know that over there is mice. If you're going to see the mice, they're going to run after them. You're not going to see your cat anymore. You want to avoid that problem. And before that happens, you want to close the door of the backyard for the cat not to come out. Are you allowed to do that or no? Says Avadia, it is allowed. Why? Because the cat is trapped by you, by your house. Anytime. Trapped means to say dependent on you. Because dependent on you, even though it goes right now to the, let's say it's from the house, it goes to the backyard. Now the backyard has a door. Can you close that door and let it stay inside for it not to go outside, start running after the mice? What's halakha? Allowed. But Rabbi, if I see outside on Shabbat, beautiful cat, can I catch it? I want to raise a cat. Can I catch that cat on Shabbat or no? On the street, I found one cat. In Israel, there's a lot of cats on the street. Can I catch one cat like this on Shabbat and I want to adopt it? Нет, что делать? I want to adopt it. Allowed or no?
No.
Amir, what do you say? In Iran, what they do?
They don't trap.
They don't trap it. Oh, they keep Shabbat properly. Very good. Number 2. We learned that for a wild animal or bird in one's possession, trapping them is biblically exempt. Biblically exempt. Biblically exempt. So it doesn't want to
Catch the
accept.
street animal.
Huh?
To catch street animals.
If a person that for a wild animal or bird in one possession, trapping them is biblical exempt. And it is established that all the time, it is patur, aval asur, except for these 3. All the time. Except these 3. And it implies from the conclusion of the language that here too it is exempt and permitted. However, it is difficult because this is not found in the list as it is stated in Shabbat 3a. Shmuel said, Samuel, they called him Samuel here. Shmuel said, all exceptions of Shabbat are biblically exempt, but rabbinically forbidden.
So biblically, you can trap any animal you want.
Right.
So it's not a
No any animal, no.
street animal.
No. Here it says right now, Gemara says 3 places. It says all over the Torah, when it says patur, it means patur aval asur. There's 3 exceptions to this rule. When the Torah says patur, and it means mutar, it means 100% allowed, even with the Rabbanan allowed. So one of the things are not trapping those animals. So maybe those animals that are under your domain already, if you trap them on Shabbat, the Gemara says patur. Maybe patur means over here aval asur. It's asum de Rabbanan. So how did Rav Ovadia Yosef go ahead and said, if you have a cat, dog, pets, I don't know, any of the animals that you chicken, that you raise in your house, or it dependent on your house every time he's coming to eat by you, it's considered to be already trapped. And therefore what? Therefore you're allowed to close the door on them. Hello, you're closing the door, you're making them trapped right now. Rabbi, it says patur. Patur means aval asur all the time. It says there is exception to the rule. That there is sometimes patur means aval mutar, not aval asur. This is one of them. For trapping a deer and trapping a snake and coloring off a burn on Shabbat. Cooling off a burn on Shabbat. One could say that this rule applies only to the exceptions of the Mishnah alone.
That's cooling burn.
Yeah. While in the Gemara there are cases of exempt but permitted. So I have to reward this tshuva. This one is. Here's Malakov here, Rabotai. Who said he's not coming?
Rabbi, cooling
Yes.
Cooling is with the cream or with water? Like under
No, don't pay attention to this one. Bottom line, the point of number 2 answer over here is that trapping an animal that they are dependent on you, it's not considered to be trapping on the Rabbanan level, it's considered to be 100% allowed level. That's the conclusion. Yes. Kuritza, cat, dogs, all these things. But, Malakov, on Shabbat, you're not allowed to pick up the animal. Asur. If a person has a cat on Shabbat, dog on Shabbat, birds. Sometimes, people have guests, they pick up the bird on the finger. They want to look like Balak, Ben Tzipor, Melech Moab. They want to be like, they're carrying the bird like this, trying to hear secrets of the bird. Who knows what they're doing? On Shabbat, they're carrying the animal. Shabbat Munkione, what do you say, Mr. Ari? Says Halakha, Asur, not allowed. to carry animals on Shabbat, asur because of muktzeh. Bechor is gonna come soon. Is gonna tell you also. Outside? Shut up, Rasborka. So, who is coming back from outside is a man. ועוד משיח פרישו. משיח. משיח. Okay, number 3. Furthermore, one could say, since it is written in the Mishnah there, the first one sat at the entrance and filled it, and the second came and sat next to him. Even though the first stood up and left, the first left, the first is biblically liable, and the second one is biblically exempt. The guy that blocked the door, liable, and the second one is biblically exempt. This is similar to locking one's house for protection and finding a deer trapped inside. Yeah, we said last time, what if a person has deer that he is already trapped? Can you close the door for extra trapping? Is it violating any trapping or no? Yaakov, what do you say?
Second deer?
No second deer. No deer. Not my dear, my love, yeah? A person has a alien inside the room. Dog, cat, whatever it is. They are already trapped. Can you close the door intentionally to make secure that they will remain inside? Because those alien, those deers are very strong. They can maybe come out of you the way you trap them. At that moment, no persecution. Your intention is to trap it, not intention to close the door because of thieves. Your intention is, I want to trap it, Motzei Shabbat, I'm going to have shashlik alin, alaish. Can I do that on Shabbat or no? I'm closing the door where the deer is in order to trap the deer, but the deer is already pre-trapped, is already tied up.
From before Shabbat.
From before Shabbat.
So yeah, that's...
Can I close that door intending to secure it even more?
Yes. You're enforcing this.
Now, Rabbi John, what if I see through the window that be'emet, lucky I am, I close it kol hakavod, because you see the deer opened his chains. And if the door would not be locked, he will run away. Baruch Hashem that I took the courage, I went to that area and I closed the door, I locked it before the deer opened the chains.
When you did it, it was mutar.
So when I did it, it was mutar. After when the deer opened itself, am I liable now and I have to open the door? Hey, what do you say? I have to open the door or no?
You don't have to window.
It happened after the fact.
So says Avadia, what did we learn about the two guys? Bechor stood first. Remember, he's Bechor, he has to be first. And then Meir came behind him. Bechor already blocked the door for the deer not to come out. Bechor broke Shabbat by holding himself and blocking the entrance. Purposely, yeah, he wants to have to catch that deer. He didn't lock the door. He blocked the door with his body. Is he liable, biblically liable for catching on Shabbat or no? Trapping? Yes. Meir stood up behind him. Did Meir make any aviyah standing behind him? Both intended to catch the deer. It's not, you didn't know, it was unintentionally. Did Meir make any aviyah or no?
Yeah.
Rabbi Meir. Patur and violated, or patur aval mutar?
This is the one of the places that is mutar.
Very good. Malakov, you see right now he took the grapes, he already knows halachot. Even though he's from Iran, he's already he wiped it. Amen.
Why?
Anytime you take wet grapes, wet apples, anything that it's wet, you must dry your grapes or do netilat yadayim like you do for bread. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, pick up your hands, no bracha, dry them, and then you eat them.
Blueberries also.
Anything that it's wet. And if a person doesn't do that, he hurts his money. Parnasa, peshbo vomero. Ya'ani, chas v'shalom.
What if the parnasa is hurt? Is it gonna come back?
Anything that it is wet from water
So
or other 6 liquids. But fruits, juice is not one of the 7 liquids.
It's water, dew, honey, blood, milk, oil,
Olive oil.
olive oil,
And
and
Some
wine. Yad, shahat, dam. Yad, yud, dalet. Yain,
and it's-
dalet
each
is
one
dam, huh?
Each one is referring to a holiday also.
Yeah.
Salad, that's olive oil, lemon juice. You have to wash your hands for it or no?
You could, yeah. You should.
It's only if you use your hands, no?
Right, if you use your hands.
If you use utensils, it's fine.
No, but if you like, if he's gonna eat right now the grapes with utensil, he's still obligated to,
It's
because it's
extended.
normal way to eat grapes is with the hands.
It's extended.
It's not abnormal. But to eat salad that has mayonnaise and all this interesting stuff, it's not usually to eat it with the hand. Hi, Yaakov. Jorek Joe. Here? שמע, הוא עומד פה, בלי עינת.
Rabbi Haggai.
Yesterday, Bechor, Davy, yesterday my daughter took ice bottle from the freezer. She said, Abba, Bechor, you hear this? My daughter took an ice bottle from the freezer. She said, Abba, look at this. It's already, Bechor, it's already 4 days inside the freezer. It's going to be so good on the ride to the camp. As she says that, pach, falls from her head, stop. I said, now what did you learn? A big lesson. Whenever you praise something, you put ayn hara on it. What should you do? Right away, give beracha to it. מים אחרונים גופת אמרו. חי עומדי.
מול הבחור.
בכור. Amen. Bechor. As she said good things about the bottle, upal at the bottle, papalam style. The bottle broke to 2 pieces. Her bottle that she wanted so much to be frozen to take it to camp to be cold. That's why anytime you praise something, vasvalyai shchota kavota, give beracha to it. Rabbi, you see my car? Wow, he drives so good. He drives it. Как ты это сказал? Ayn hara поставил.
You could put ayn hara on your.
You can put ayn hara on your own things.
How you bless your car?
May it serve me for many years without problem.
Do you say tergim on it? Any mizmor?
No mismo. Bracha. May this serve me, the car, for many years without problems.
In English?
Yeah, in any language. Yeah. No, they said already. If you don't say that, Yaakov, ayn hara. With the words you put ayn hara. Malakov, how do you know the ayn hara?
Bracha. If you praise your child often,
Same thing. My daughter, my wife the other day praised my daughter, one of the daughter. She became sick.
Oh.
Right now she's homesick. I told her, don't do that. Nah, it's okay, it's okay. I said, you? Huh? I'm not gonna say nothing. Became sick. Praise your wife, right away bless her. Bukharians all the time used to say, how good wife I have. Be'ezat Hashem, piru kam pir me sheshavim. We together should live until many years old, many together. That's how they used to say. They didn't just say good words to the wife. They right away wish that they will live together for many years. Piru kam pir sheshavim.
saying always.
Поэтому Бехор восхвалят, сразу после этого благословить.
Depends, right? Some people
Как
doesn't
хочешь.
have bad eye.
Shulchan Aruch says it doesn't matter. Zohar, we learned Zohar together. Zohar says it doesn't matter if you have bad eye, if you have jealousy eye. You praised, you put ayn hara.
You praise.
Zohar, we read it together.
So you praise, even though your intention is praising.
Praising, you're not jealous. You really happy. The car works perfect.
How could you put Ayin
What
hara?
was my daughter jealous of the bottle that was frozen for 4 days?
So every blessing has already attached to it Ayin hara?
Yeah, exactly. Anytime you praise somebody, something, ainara,
So how do we stop it?
bracha.
Say bracha.
So you're already saying bracha. You're
No,
already
no,
praising.
no. Bracha is that you wish that it will serve you for many years. If it's an item,
Bracha and praise, two different things.
right?
Bracha, praise.
Very common mistake. People don't do that. Rabbi, my business, bli ayin hara, booming. The next day, problem with the business. Nachon, I barely see your hand. Do you think I will see what is inside your hand? Blueberries. If you, what did you say already? Did you say anything before? You already said ayetz? Eat that. Blueberries supposed to say ayetz. But if you said adama, you put yourself in doubt. It's like banana. It's the same story, same banana question of banana. So that's why you say ha'etz. Ananas is doubt. Ha'etz or adama. So if you already said ha'etz, don't say any more bracha on the blueberry. Don't say more bracha on the ananas. Neither on the banana. First you have to say ha'etz on the grapes, and then say adama on the honeydew. Dina. Okay? Yeah, continue.
How about saying Ben Torah Yosef?
Ben Porat Yosef, it's good. Ben Porat Yosef. Bili ayin hara. Made this praise. Bili ayin hara.
This guy said, my business is booming, but you're not.
He didn't say bili ayin hara. But, you know, speaking people is for way of saying, but he didn't say bili ayin hara.
Can you say Chnarasa, Chnarasa?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chisna Rasa, yeah.
Chnarasa, Chnarasa.
Made Serbi for many years. Maybe we together for a long time.
Ayin hara dur bože tam.
Ayin hara dur boshim.
Moshe,
That was the
Moshe,
speech of the Bukharins all the
yeah,
time.
All the time. From
People forget that.
Talmud
Mistake.
Bible. Talmudistic.
Some things Bukharins did are very, very good.
Unique.
That's one of them.
Unique.
Okay, back to us. Ari John, get yourself a pamphlet. Pamphlets Gula to stay in class. Over there. Yaakov, give me one pamphlet, please, John. Yeah. Number 4. So, does he have to open the door after the deer opened from the chain? Does he have to open the door now or no?
Yes.
That's what happens when you're outside, not in the class.
It's small. It's small room.
You didn't hear what we're talking about. The deer was chained up. I closed the door to secure that it's gonna stay inside.
Okay.
After I closed the door, after 5 minutes, the deer broke the chain. Do I have to open the door now?
No.
Why not? Because of the door locked, I'm trapping it right now.
Not trapping it. When was door closed, it was like a locked up. When you open the door, it separates and
No separate. That's when you don't intend to lock. I hear you intended to lock. Kavanah bo l'shto bet hazakrit. Why? You start saying something good, you didn't finish. Because at the time that he closed the door, the deer was already trapped. What happens after? It's not up to me.
It's like a mayor stay behind the door.
Exactly. Very good.
So why you cannot say for LED?
LED is not your kavanah.
No, for Shabbat it was been on. Whatever happened after that is not the. What is it? Is not
What? It turns off after.
your kavanah. Yeah, your kavanah to
It
sleep.
turns off his problem.
Your kavanah to sleep with the darkness, not with the light. And the light is on.
And what do you want to do?
You wanna
Turn it off.
turn it off.
You're not allowed to. You're making avirah right now, action.
You're doing action, like active action.
When I
But
close
if you
the
don't- if you
door,
open the door for the deer,
no, then you cannot lock it again. Because now it's free. Then you're closing
if I'm
it,
gonna
now you
turn
trap
off the
it.
light, I'm not gonna turn on again.
But you turn off, you're not allowed to. The prohibition is the changing of the status. It was off, you made it on. Or it was on, you made it off. That's asur on Shabbat. Ah, Shalom John. Tzaddik. Bet. Number 4. And in the Gemara, Chavod, Chonet. Chontachon al banecha.
And the
And in the Gemara, the 107a, they say about trapping a wild animal or bird in one's possession is patur.
Patu. Yeah.
Biblically exempt from any liability, but still prohibited
Midirabanan.
Rabbanan by our sages. This
Exemption.
means exempt and permitted as proven in the sequel, and the Bet Yosef believes that just as they are exempt and permitted because the deer was already trapped and restrained, so too a wild animal or bird in one's possession are considered trapped and restrained. And there is one reason for them.
Yeah, but it's the same reason. I have to change the wording here. And the same reason is for both of them, okay? Go ahead.
And so he ruled in the Shulchan Aruch, section 316, paragraph 12. A wild animal or bird in one's possession is permitted to be trapped, and that which is taught
As exempt.
means exempt and permitted.
So don't think exempt here patur aval asur. No, here exempt means patur aval mutar. Go ahead.
And because it was necessary to teach that injuring them makes one liable, it taught trapping them is exempt. And indeed, the intention is that it is completely permitted, since they come to their cage in the evening, and it's
Easy to catch them there. And their sustenance depends on him. There is no prohibition to trap them. Yeah, so the same point Rav Yosef brings, proof to that if this animal was already by your domain, you were feeding it. Without you, gusna memora. It all depends on you. They consider to be trapped.
What if you don't intend to trap?
Even if you intend to trap, that's the chidush here.
As a trap.
Latsud, lavit.
No, what if,
Israel John. Even if you intend to trap,
if you don't intend to trap and it was not chained? You don't want to entrap it. You just want to close the door.
yeah, that's we learned already previously that it's fine
Because of what?
because it's not pasik reshe.
Separate.
Because we said it's two separate items.
Right.
It's not like the refrigerator door and
This
the
is only a
refrigerator
problem
light.
If you intend to actually only, your intention is only
Yeah,
to trap animals.
exactly. Number 5, Chavod. Read, David, read a little bit. You don't have pamphlet, Yaakov. So David also. Read meanwhile. Number 5.
what distinction does the Shulchan Shita
No, read the answer. Read the answer.
has
It's hard for them.
in the book of Shita of Rabbeinu Nisim, a student of the Rambam
Yeah.
in Beitza 24a. Here is written that
Geese and chickens.
and chicken that comes to their cage in the evening and their
Sustenance.
depends on him, it is permitted to trap them.
Anna, permitted. And that which is taught that one who traps geese and chickens is exempt, and it implies exempt but prohibited. There it refers to trapping them with traps and nests. And even though they do not need these traps, it is rabbinically forbidden. It is proven that as long as one does not trap them with traps and nests, it is permitted ab initio. Lechatchila. How you say this to begin with?
From the outset.
From the outset, from the beginning. It's easier. Amen. Beginning. Okay? Very good. Next. 6. Test Chon. David Chon.
What page, Robert?
Number page 101. Your favorite number.
What does the Masad Binyamin state about the prohibition of hunting geese and chickens that are not yet accustomed to a home? And what are the exceptions to this rule?
Hamud.
In the Masad Binyamin, end of section 8, it is stated that geese and chickens that have not yet become accustomed to a home and do not come to their coop in the evening, it is forbidden to hunt them even on a holiday. And even to drive them in order to bring them into the house is forbidden.
Anna. You hear, Bechor? You said, Rabbi, if I'm the owner of the chicken, the cat, the dog, those pets that is in my house, they went outside on Shabbat. I can catch them. Don't pick them up. Catch them, let's say on the leash or something like that, and bring them to my house, right?
Yes.
So what if yesterday I bought them?
Yesterday?
Yes, Friday I bought them. It was a good sale. Flea market, Bepur Gufta. They gave me this chicken, hens, all these dogs, cats, shech.
We could bill is a cash?
Cash.
Sure,
Cash right now.
That's
Cash.
yours. Not.
This is mine.
Yes.
But tonight, if I put them in the middle of the street, they're not coming back to my home. They need to be accustomed to come back. If I put them in the middle of the street, where is he gonna go? Back to my home. It's considered to be trapped. But what if I bought him yesterday? He never been accustomed to come back to my home.
So that means he's not trapped, you gotta give it time.
Oh. Says Masad Binyamin, Rabbi Yosef Paskin like him, not allowed to catch this one, bring him to the home.
A čo budete zastaviti se na ulici?
Assume. You don't let him go out. Before Shabbat, make sure to keep him inside the cage. Huh? You walk with him in the closed area. Will not be allowed to let it go because you will not be allowed to bring it back. A problem of trapping.
If you go on the walk with it on a leash,
On a leash, no problem because you never let it free. We're talking when the people let them free. Some people let free dogs, cats, chickens. In Bet Gavril, there's 5 houses, 6 houses up. There was a chicken in the backyard over there. So he asked me, what do I do on Shabbat? Some people have chickens.
But he's within his backyard.
No. He let them go out
On the street.
on the street. On the street. He wants them to be healthy. So that's the whole idea. He bought those chicks, afrohim, to become tarnegolim, to become big ones.
Costa Rica, all the chicken outside.
Yeah.
Chorus.
Ukraine, I was by Rabbi Nachman in Breslev, Ukraine, chickens outside. Ponish.
Oh, it's different chicken. This chicken is they going coming back. This chicken they walking outside like a dog. They have chicken over there.
Yeah. So there are certain chickens that will come back to you. Certain chickens will stay outside. They're not
This
coming
your
back
achrayut. You give him to go. You cannot come.
to go. I don't give to go. I let them go. You mean to say?
Yeah, that's it.
So if you let them go, Shabbat right now you see there is some wolf,
Right? What are you gonna do?
zev, or some crazy raccoon outside.
What are you gonna do?
I don't want the chickens to die.
What are you gonna do?
Chai fipun, Rabbi.
Pikuach neves.
Pikuach nefesh. Can I take a broom or take something and push them inside the house or no? Or am I trapping them?
Yeah, you can.
you could push that.
So says Rabbi, it depends. If they are new to the family, shalom aleichem aleichem shalom,
You
zlas
cannot.
yavas
You
tzitzi
cannot.
b'tah.
You cannot.
So then it will be a
because
problem.
They're not used to.
If they're gonna catch it on Shabbat, violation of Shabbat like smoking, no different.
So let the wolf eat it.
Arasha.
I saw, Rabbi, this question now. I saw that time who has a lot chicken, how they catching the chicken because you cannot catch the chicken regularly. So they used to put
Certain leaf to put.
leaves with the food inside like this
Yeah.
one. So the chicken he going
You put
the
and-
leaf and put. That's it. You're not seeing when you're not seeing forward,
You
so
can
you
take
can
it.
catch him in the back. So this is allowed to do on the Shabbat. You give him the food.
You're saying once you blinded, it's
Yeah.
right now like caught.
Uh,
Right here? That's a good question to
only
think
Shabbat
about.
I bring over.
Yeah.
Question. So if you don't bring it in first time, for
How
sure
sure?
100% is gonna
Dim
die.
dal pakushu.
The zev is gonna eat
Pakushu.
it. So you still cannot bring it in.
Trip what
Dim
in.
dal kushet.
Bring the chicken. If the chicken is outside, the raccoon is gonna eat it 100%.
You're not allowed to.
So let it be eaten.
What can you do? Now, what happens if the chicken, Bechor, sometimes the dog, the chicken, the cat rebel, сопротивляются.
Да.
What do you do now?
How that?
Every night he comes. This Devona dog, this Kochuk, he comes. Now he found some female over there. He doesn't want to come.
But he's already domestic. In
You
your house.
pulling him? Can you pull him on Shabbat now or no?
Yes.
Yes.
I have
Did
news.
Don't pick it
I
up.
have news for you.
Don't pull it up.
You see, Rabbi Chor, if you wouldn't know
How?
Halachot
If this
Shabbat, how would you keep Shabbat, Jonah Bazan? How?
A dog no
But
dog.
if this dog is already
Read
used
number
to it,
7.
what do you mean?
How does the Chemed Moshe's view differ regarding the prohibition of hunting animals and birds that are in one's possession according to the discussion in the text?
Even.
Even if a hen rebels, there is no prohibition
Oh.
against hunting it, except from their words. because the
There-
law of rebellion does not apply to animals and birds in one's possession to prohibit their hunting from the Torah.
No.
As we learned, a hen that ran away, we drive it until it enters. It also seems that a hen's escape does not constitute rebellion, and even if it certainly rebelled and was brought into a narrow yard, there is only a rabbinic prohibition and not a Torah prohibition.
No.
And only in the case of animals and birds not in his possession. If they rebel, is it forbidden to hunt them from the Torah? Thus, at least we learn that there is no Torah prohibition of hunting, and according to the opinion of Chachamim Moshe, there is no prohibition of hunting at all.
No.
We followed our teacher Maran, who ruled that there is no law of hunting at all for animals and birds in one's possession, and initially it is permitted to hunt. It is also the ruling in the Shulchan Aruch HaGraz, section 24, that these birds in his possession, even if they went out to the public domain, we drive them until they enter a large house. There is no hunting at all, and he did not differentiate between whether they were raised in the house or not accustomed to it.
No. So if you are dependent on you, Bechor, even if they rebel, says Rav Ovadia, you can bring them inside your house, no problem. Don't pick them up. Picking up is a problem of muktzeh. But you could drive them, steer, that it will go back to your home. Why? Because everywhere they're gonna be, they consider to be trapped already under your domain. Even if you found a female over there, you go, is it rebelling? Push him inside, no problem.
You could.
Yeah.
Rabbi,
Because it's not gonna help you. Yeah.
why are animals considered muktzah in general?
Animals on Shabbat is muktzeh. Yeah. Where you said you're not allowed to anything that has no usage on Shabbat. It's like a rock.
But how today, Rabbi, is the dogs is a very good usage for the people today.
What?
Emotional.
Because people don't have kids.
Emotional.
One kids, they have dogs.
Kids have
They
dogs.
love with the dog. They love with the cat. Oh, my moosey pussy tussy is this. What do you mean?
Uh-huh.
It's
So
their
how
child.
to-
It's their child.
So how?
They treat
Even
the
though
dog like
the
child.
religious people, they've been in love with the dogs.
Like a
I'm
family
not saying
man.
that they've been together. So how's
They've been together. So they must have been together.
Yeah, if you're looking on them on the side, you're gonna think that they're together, but they're loving.
You know, Rabotai, halakha bechor, single girl that was once married, not allowed, means to say like a widow or stuff like that, not allowed to raise a dog in the house.
Oh, tam takot.
Shulchan Aruch pishit. Male dog. Halakha says that if a lady was once married and chas v'shalom her husband died, almana, says Shulchan Aruch, Talmid Chacham should not live in her same courtyard, and she should not raise a dog, male dog,
Tam dangerous, Rabbi.
Why?
because a female needs to do things that female do. And what people gonna say, Rabbi? Well, how is this neighbor living without a man next for so long? Там около Rabbi живет, поэтому.
Возле раба живет?
Да.
Ничего.
And people are going to speak bad about the rabbi, that he makes chas v'shalom things that are inappropriate.
No.
Rabbi, what?
Shulchan Aruch says it.
И раба
said-
оба чкол дора.
He said, why? Because she's going to end up doing bad things.
Rabbi,
How?
so, yeah.
And she may not
Your female.
has a male dog in the house.
In Philippines, the story now.
Halakha.
The woman,
Кастрированный
женщину,
дом.
свела с ума всех.
Кастрин, какой часть кастрин?
Попов.
Полностью, no
Свела
problem.
на видео.
But people have to know that, это убрали. So people should not suspect her doing things.
Свела все на видео, как она нам это делает. Говорит, бабки будет давать. Как она?
Yes, Bechor, yes. Женщина может, да.
Собаки?
Да,
Собаки?
да.
Philippines.
Shulchan Aruch says it.
She do money, so she did the fraud.
It is
She
abomination.
went with the
Torah says for this you have to kill the animal.
Play with him, give him there, and
Kill.
sleep with him.
The animal and the person.
Recording everything on the
Asur.
if you
Don't give me money.
Number 8. Shabbat parasha. Bevach omdet bo parasha megi. Давай, number 8.
How does the Mishnah reconcile the opinion of the Hemed Moshe with the Masad Binyamin stance on the hunting prohibition, especially in the context of buying a hen from a nearby place?
Yeah. However, the Mishnah Berurah, read.
However,
Huh?
the Mishnah
Divorce. Divorce она.
Top 10, the husband.
I don't know about divorce.
Only the husband has to.
Shulchan Aruch says widow.
Widow?
Vdava. I don't. Maybe divorce is the same thing. I don't know. What Shulchan Aruch writes?
Check it, please.
Vdava,
because
asur.
I know the divorce, they have the...
Male dog.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Remind me. If you remind me, Abelina, I'll check. Continue.
However, the Mishnah Berurah in Biur Halacha wrote to reconcile the note of the Chemed Moshe that indeed the Masad Binyamin also concedes that if one bought a hen anew from someone living nearby, that there is no Torah prohibition for someone who hunts it while it is outside, since even though it is not accustomed to return to its new home, at least it is accustomed to return to its old coop. And here, it is as if it is hunted and standing, and the Masad Binyamin is referring to when it was bought from a distance, in such a way that it could not recognize its original place to return to it by itself.
Indeed, read 9.
Indeed, when opening the coop door to feed the chickens, it is written in the responses at Zera Emet, section 38, that although the birds were enclosed within the coop, when the door was opened, their state of being hunted ceased, and it is forbidden to close the opening afterward, as proven from the words of the Ran, that specifically when adding protection to a deer that was already captured, it is permitted, but if the deer was freed before closing the door, and the door was closed on it, one is obligated even though initially it was
Obligated means biblically liable here. Chayav. Chayav mitah. Chayav korban. Here, Bechor, you enter on Shabbat to your chicken coop. Как сказать ему chicken coop? Люль калял? Курятник. На иврите это люль тарнеголим говорят. Курятник.
Да, курятник.
Yes.
Okay.
You enter Shabbat with food. You want to put for the food on the floor for the animals to eat.
Tell him he's galibadnik in all this.
Are you allowed on Shabbat to feed those animals or no?
We
So
heard
you're not
this,
allowed
yes.
to feed animals?
Yes, yes, we heard. We learned this.
Your animal, good. Very good. I'm checking on you. Now, this problem of feeding animals, you passed. No problem. This is your animal. You have to. Kol hakavod. Are you allowed to eat at home before you feed your animal?
No.
Not allowed. There's a person that has pet. He comes sometimes to pray. He says before he's eating with us breakfast, he says, I have to go home. Why? I have to feed my pet.
The same thing goes.
That is how he's coming.
Yeah.
Fish considers the
Я
pet.
тоже...
Yeah. Every animal.
Вот это, у меня когда голод-
But usually fish has, a whole bucket of food. Says this pet that he has eats so much. So every morning he has to go put it again. Bechor, this is rule number 2. Right? You say, Rabbi, I want to feed it in order so I can eat it in Shabbat my home. Right? You took the food, opening the cage of the birds that they are not familiar with your house. You want to put the food.
And they're loose.
The moment the cage opened, what's the halacha right now? They're all able to come out. And they will not come back because they're not old, they're not used to hear this place. They are new.
Problem.
Are you allowed to close back the cage or no?
Right away.
Right away.
No.
Yes.
Asur. Why? Because as you opened it, they're able to go out. Well, as soon as you're going to close it, you're trapping them on
What do you
Shabbat.
mean open it? When you open it, you're going in, you mean?
Yeah.
So
You open the door
how
of the
gonna
chicken
go in?
scoop.
How are you gonna go in?
Now
You're
let's see
gonna throw
number
it the
10.
food?
Let's see number 10.
How is one's obligation to
Just read the answer, it's easier for them.
Okay.
If one stands. Number 10.
If one stands at the door's opening while feeding them and they cannot escape, it is permitted to close the coop.
And
afterwards.
so that's solution number 1. If you made the chicken coop door not extremely big, you made it in the size of yours. As soon as you open the coop, you enter inside, you're blocking the door. So it's never been free. It was locked by the door, now it's blocked because of your body. Continue. That's one solution.
And so is written in the response of Chetat Yoav, section 11 of Rosh Hashanah, that if at the moment the door was open, there was a moment when the deer could have escaped, and one comes and locks the door, it is as if he captured it anew, because the initial capture was annulled the moment the deer could escape.
Yeah, the animal I should write, yeah?
Yeah.
Continue.
But if at the time of opening the door he is standing by the entrance, then the deer is considered captured and standing, and therefore it is permitted to close the opening.
Yeah.
Same thing that you just said.
The advice
Yeah.
for bird shop owners is to make double doors in the shop, and before opening the inner door, lock the outer door. So
You hear? What should you do, Bechor? You make double doors. Like
corridor.
Whenever you open this one, you enter here, this one is still closed. As you walk in here, this one already closed, then you open the second one.
Like spaceship.
Bank, yeah. Like this, you avoid, there is no freedom the moment you open the door. That's solution number 2. In case the door is too big, or you too small, or they can run between your legs if there are two small chickens. So this way you're gonna avoid breaking Shabbat, entering the chicken's coop. So Belina will continue to. We got already point 13. Belina Ain Ara. Today we
my
made.
question you didn't answer.
We have to think about your questions. Are hard questions, Habibi.